Let's be so fucking
What a
real.
shit show the last couple weeks have been
these
for us,
weeks,
bro.
dog.
I don't I don't even know if it's worth talking about it because we're just like we're gonna just get ourselves in trouble.
Yeah, we're gonna get ourselves in trouble. And
so
you know what? We are. That was the first half of 2025.
Yeah.
Okay. We're in second half.
I like flirting with the line, you know.
Oh.
See how close we can get. Now we know. Testing boundaries. Testing boundaries.
Now we fucking know.
Now
that was a really rough. Now we have to know. Like I know, like I know we have to learn lessons and shit, but damn, dude, fuck, like that. I'll never forget that goddamn lesson. Will you?
Probably not.
I'll never forget that lesson in my life.
It was, you know what? It was a very eye-opening experience, and I think we learned a lot. And I think we evaluate and we evolve.
I agree.
We analyze and adjust.
We went to AA. So
Yeah, I
we had
guess
some
so.
AA. We needed some fucking.
Dude, I was in the shower today. I got soap in my eye, and like it turned bright red. I need some like
contacts in?
Yeah, I have my contacts. I think I got like trapped under my. You know what I need? Upro. You know what that is?
A what?
Upro.
What's an upro?
Huh?
No.
Fuck. You just had to say what's yeah, you just had to put the on there. What's a upro? I don't know. What's up with you, bro? I tried.
You had me going for a minute. I was like,
I know. I was so close.
How can I help you with
I was
that?
literally, we were in the living room and I was thinking about the delivery of like how I was
You
gonna
were
do
doing that in the living room?
I actually thought about it on the car ride here.
Crazy.
So I was like, I want to hit him with like the up dog, but like that's everyone knows that one.
Yeah.
So I was like, what else could I do? Like up.
I feel like if it was a little deeper into the conversation, like deeper into this, I would have just kind of like.
I shot my load too quick. I got too excited.
Crazy.
We're both wearing blue today.
Yeah.
Very blue, but yours is like a lighter blue.
I'm trying to go lighter for the because I have a lot
For
of
the
dark.
summer?
Yeah, I have a lot of dark in my closet.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty fucking like
Dark.
dark. Dark in a lot of pants.
I like dark colored clothes.
I do too, but you can't wear them during summer. I feel like at a certain. You're
Is
gonna wear that.
this
Would
like
you
a
wear
foul?
that? Would you wear that out tonight?
I don't. I mean, the reason I want to go home and change is because of the sweatpants,
no, that's not what I asked.
because of the shirt.
That's not what I asked. Would you wear that out?
No,
tonight?
it's too basic.
It's too basic, and it's because it's a dark color.
But it's
good
also
for the
nighttime though. I feel like nighttime, like the rules are a little
They
different.
are very like way more lax.
Yeah.
For sure. Like I'm gonna be like in a chill little fit. I'm not doing anything crazy, but I'm also not gonna wear like a black shirt tonight. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of like maybe a little like Hawaiian shirt.
Do you have Hawaiian shirts?
I think I do. I used to.
I love a good theme.
Ooh, like a good theme party.
Like a themed night. Dude,
that'd be sick.
our 4th of July party,
Which, by the way, we're having.
we're going to throw a banger 4th of July
So,
bash.
to be honest, if you're watching this, you're invited.
Yeah, come.
Because
I don't want to drop the
Let's
Eddie, though.
be
DM me
so-
for the Eddie.
yeah, okay.
'Cause I don't want to, like, dox myself. Because it's at the
Oh,
house.
you don't want to dox yourself, but you'll dox me and our location.
When have I ever dropped your address?
Bitch, you might as well have. You're by this freeway. You're by this.
If you do the
on these
Pythagorean theorem, you
streets.
can triangulate your
Motherfucker.
location based off the gas station where we saw the homeless dude begging for money, where the fires were, and how close you are to the basin.
Yo, shut the fuck up! Everything was fine until you said
A
the
squared
last
plus
part.
B squared. Dude, do your lips get really dry in like the wintertime?
They get really dry in the summer.
I go through really. It's
They're
like the
dry
opposite
now.
for me. It's like October, like fall time. Not even like winter, but like fall time. My lips get so fucking crusty, dog. But like, and like, I'm constantly having to put like my Aquaphor on. But last fucking 6 months, nothing.
Really?
Yeah, last like 4 months.
This is the time where it's really like
Weird.
yeah.
Huh.
And it's funny because like wintertime, like my hands get like crazy dry, especially if I'm like washing my hands a lot, so I'll get like literally dry fucking hands.
Yeah.
But I'm so grateful right now. During summer, it doesn't happen. I don't know if it happens to you, but it literally happens every
I wonder what
winter.
it is. Maybe like winter is like drier air.
I don't
or
know,
something.
but I put
More
lotion on all the
moisture.
time. I do all that.
Yeah, maybe you're sweating more because it's hotter.
You know what I learned?
Huh?
Do you know that you're supposed to when do you put lotion on? Like, do you put lotion on?
Yeah.
When?
Usually after my shower, before I put cologne on.
Okay, same. But are you dry?
Yeah.
That's,
Are you not supposed to?
No, you're supposed to be damp. Ah, that's what I thought. And then it made sense.
Why?
You're supposed to be damp. So
Locking in the moisture?
So locking in the moisture.
Oh.
So yeah, ever since I've been doing that, I've been smelling like a little delicious vanilla cashmere.
Well, didn't you start adding something to your hygienic routine?
I added a lot of things.
What have you? What's on your list?
So I got some new gloves.
Wait,
for the
walk
shower.
me through your like cleansing process.
Okay, in the morning?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Like, you get out of bed. What does it look like?
Well, okay, I'm
Like, I want to know your morning routine, or like your getting ready routine for like whatever.
Okay, if I'm going like straight to work, and if I'm not going to the gym in the morning, I'll hop in the shower or turn the shower on, get a little warmed up. I have to give it some time. My pipes are old, bro. Make the coffee, then hop in the shower. First things first, conditioner. I don't use shampoo except for Thursdays.
Okay.
Don't know why. It's just that's the day I use shampoo. is Thursdays.
Once a week.
Once a week, but
Okay.
I condition every day, so my hair is nice and soft.
All right.
Then I'll do a face scrub. Okay. Then it starts the body, but I'll put on these new gloves that I just got, and I know I have a pair for.
Oh man. They better not be used already. So I have a pair too. I don't know if I should tell them, but I also use similar.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't kidding. All right, so I got these gloves. Okay,
Why are they so
they look
small?
okay, they stretch. Okay, it's like a condom. It's like just because it looks small doesn't mean it's not gonna fit. Say you. These
If
are
the
yours.
glove fits, you must have quit.
So those are yours.
Oh, they're like,
Dude,
they're like
yeah.
exfoliating gloves.
Yes. So then I grab a
I've
bar
never used
soap.
anything like this.
It's
Okay, you grab. I really use bar soap.
stop. Dove bar soap first. Scrub that shit. But
Oh, could you imagine?
that's how it's gonna be with that stupid volcanic rock you got.
Okay, continue.
Anyways, so I'll get the Dove body soap, scrub a dub, scrub the whole body, everything.
Does
Boom.
it hurt?
No, it feels.
Is
nice,
your skin
dude.
like red?
No, it feels so nice, dude. It feels
Okay.
like a massage almost.
you.
And then I'll grab my EOS body spray or body wash, vanilla cashmere. Boom.
EOS is the brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then boom. Then 3 to 4 times a week, I'll grab a body butter. Put that shit on. Smell like a cinnamon
So
roll.
you use body soap, body wash, body butter,
Yes.
or like hand soap, like a bar soap. Bar soap, body wash,
Yeah.
butter.
Butter.
What is the butter? Is that like a conditioner kind of thing?
No, it just makes your skin really soft and smells really
Is that what like a conditioner does?
I don't
Like
know.
you shampoo and then you conditioner as like the level on top.
I guess. I don't know, but you're only supposed to do it 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay.
I've been doing it a lot more than that. So I'm trying to like kick back and only do it when I
How's
go
your
out.
skin feeling?
Soft.
Yeah.
Baby soft.
Can
And,
I feel
like,
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a little sweaty because
wow.
it's hot in here, but
Wow.
feel the hands, dude.
Very soft.
That's
My
where,
hands
like-
are soft though too. What do you mean?
They're,
Someone told me the other day they were soft.
They're a little rough. Someone told me the other day
Okay,
they
well
were
you're touching
soft.
my callus.
That's a part of your hand!
Okay. So and then what? And
And then I get out of the shower.
Okay, well, when does the lotion come in? Like,
Oh,
walk me through your
okay.
routine.
Oh, I'm sorry. So after the shower, rinse off. You have to rinse off like 3 separate times, which is kind
Right,
of
that's
fucking
a lot.
annoying.
How long are your showers?
They went from like 7 to 8 minutes to now like a 17-minute process. I've been having a good time.
Mine are 17 minutes because I just fucking stand there
Oh,
and start crying. Okay,
Oh.
and we'll get to my
I'm
routine in
sorry.
a second.
and then I get out of the shower. I dry myself off a little bit just because I don't want it like too wet. Lotion,
Not a problem in my experience.
then lotion everywhere. And again, it's the EOS. It's the same body. It's the same like scent as my body wash.
Okay, so
it kinda
matches.
matches. And then cologne when I'm going out.
Okay.
But
Your skin is really getting like hydrated.
Dude.
You're going through all the levels.
yeah,
of
well, because like I was tired of
hydration.
like my hands were always like cracking, my
Yeah.
fingers were always like fucked up. So I've been taking like these biotin gummies every day, and that's been like changed a lot.
collagen.
Yeah, a lot
Gotta
of
take
collagen,
collagen,
a lot of collagen. But yeah, Morning routine.
I'm curious to see if you keep up with that routine. If in the wintertime when your hands are usually more
I
dry,
hope
if
so.
it'll fix it.
dude, because like I was talking to my mom. My mom has like the same issue. It's
Yeah.
like an eczema issue, but I don't have eczema.
So it's like genetic, you think?
Yeah, because my aunt has dry skin and my mom has dry
Mm.
skin, but it's only on my hands. Everything else is fine. But like lately, past like maybe like 4 months, it's been fine.
I know if you like
winter.
wash your hands a lot, they get dry because like the soap dries
Yeah.
it out.
I do.
Do you
wash
think
my hands
that's
a
what
lot.
it is? Maybe.
It definitely like got worse when I started working behind the bar. When I first started working at
Yeah.
a restaurant, because I was behind the bar, my hands were just constantly just
In sinks.
wet.
Mm-hmm.
But then I figured out how to like get my hands a little more dry, or I like was able to like.
I noticed people will use like gloves when they're like doing dishware.
Yeah.
I see, but like my thing, you told me
Gloves.
you like warned me about it, but I really don't experience like dry hands like from it. So
How many cuts do you have in your hands though? Like randomly, you'll find.
quite a few.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
because like it's like your water's breaking down your skin.
Yeah.
And then it's so much more susceptible to like just
It's more
getting these
yeah,
random like
softer.
cuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
I do have a lot of
I
cuts.
stopped doing that. Because it wasn't only for like the dry skin, it was also like for these cuts. Like I would get these cuts on my fucking edges of my fingertips, bro.
Like by your cuticles?
Oh
yeah.
that's like where I mostly get them, and they hurt so fucking. You know how annoying it is to put a fingertip bandage on? It's difficult.
Yeah, the other day I like pulled my fingernail back behind the bar, and I like it was like gushing blood from the top.
Oh
so
my
I'm like, how am I gonna
God.
cover this? You know, because it's like coming from the tip of my fingernail. Whatever, it's better now. But to go through my
Your morning routine.
my
Your
routine.
17 minutes standing in the shower.
So like I'll get up, I'll get in, like a warm up. I'll try to poop first. Cause I don't. You ever like poop after a shower? It's not
If
fun.
I do, I go back to bed. The day's over.
Really?
The day's over. You're what? You're completely clean, and then you go shit.
Yeah, nah.
No,
Not the move.
I will make
I'll
sure.
get out of the shower, poop, and then get back in.
Won't
Keep
do
it
that.
running.
I will just hold
I'll
it
be
until I
slipping
get
and slide it
home.
on the toilet.
That reminds me of like summertime, like at the pool, like at my pool at my
Yeah.
apartment. Like you
How
know,
do you do that?
you're not gonna go home. You just go shit in the fucking
In the pool?
in the rec room. No,
Oh, that's where you were going with that.
why would I shit in the pool?
Because you're a kid. I don't know.
I was not that young of a kid.
That's where I thought that sentence was
But
going.
no, like I was every summer I was in the pool, and I'm not
see.
gonna run back here or run back to my apartment. I'll just go to the rec room. I'm
Yeah.
all wet and shit.
so
you do that?
so I not usually, but
Okay, it's been like
if it
it's like
gets
an
to that
emergency
point.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I'll sit there. I'll like get my hair wet first and just like get my entire body wet. I have a similar thing. It's not like this. It's like a silicone thing that I.
Oh, I have
it's
a
like
silicone
pad.
thing too. Yeah.
And then I'll like put my body wash on there. It's like Dove sandalwood or something.
Nice.
And then like I'll get my whole body. Specifically, I'll really focus on like my like groin area,
Yeah.
and my pits, like pits
Wait
and
till
balls.
you use that fucking thing,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna like you're gonna feel the cleanest you've ever felt down there, and it feels so weird.
I'm just afraid this is gonna hurt.
It's not gonna hurt.
It feels rough.
Yeah, it's rough to clean you. It's not
Yeah,
gonna
that's what I'm
hurt.
saying. Like I get it. Like it
How
takes like the
sensitive
dead
are
skin.
you?
Pretty sensitive in those areas. Like I feel like my
It's
skin's
not gonna
be
hurt.
red.
I promise it won't hurt.
Okay. I guess I don't have to go there.
Are you taking a shower when you get home, or you just? Are you?
No, I
you
showered
run-
right before I
you
got
shower-
here.
yeah, okay.
So then I'll do that.
Okay.
I will then do face wash on
Okay.
my hand. I have like a pump, like a CeraVe like foaming thing. Do it on my face. Get here, get behind my ears. Get out of the shower. Dry off. Deodorant. Let my balls air out a little bit. Ball deodorant. Put my pants on.
Okay.
Lotion up. Mainly the only areas I lotion are my arms, my chest, and then behind my neck.
Yeah. Do you do your behind the ear too?
Yeah, I get like back
Yeah.
here. I do like this, one
Yeah.
of these.
Just don't do your hair because then your hairs are oily.
No, I don't do my hair. And then I'll spray the cologne because I feel like it seals into like the scent because
Very
like the
much so.
lotion is on there. And then then I'll like brush my teeth, mouthwash.
Yeah.
I
Do
don't like shampoo my hair that often.
I know.
Yeah.
I've heard.
So I don't like I don't even condition it. I'll probably like do it once a month. On average.
Nah, I gotta condition every day. I like my hair being.
I
like-
should try that. I haven't done that.
It's nice. It like makes your hair feel soft, and then like when you do get to shampoo, it's kind of like a
Yeah.
bonus day. But yeah, no scrubs for sure. Like I
Yeah.
forgot to say, like I have like a when I do shampoo, I have a shampoo scrubber.
Oh,
to
for your
get
hair?
into my to really get into my scalp and dig in, and then like for my body, I have I have two separate like scrubbers. Like
Yeah.
besides that, I have like my body scrubber and then my nut scrubber.
When do you shave in that process? I know a lot of people
The
shave.
night before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I just
You able to get away with that?
yeah, because like yours, you're very white.
Yeah.
So you have any color hair on you kind of like pops
Yeah.
out.
Well, my hair
Whereas,
just
like,
grows fast on my
that
face
too. But also mine does. Like mine will grow overnight, but not to the point where like you can't get away with like not shaving before work.
Yeah.
I can get away with not shaving
Yeah.
before work. So I can shave like the night before and be okay.
I'll like shave before work and then work a double, and then by the end of the day they'll be like, "Did you shave today?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I've just been here all day."
Yeah.
Just because
Isn't
it
that
starts to grow
crazy,
in.
bro?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I shave right before I get in the shower, and I just use like an electric one.
Well, like a normal if I'm working the day, I'll probably go to the gym before I go like shower. So I can't
Well, yeah.
like I don't want to be sweaty and like
I'm not gonna go to the
shaving.
gym after the shower.
No, for sure. But I'm also not gonna like shower before the gym because I shower I shower morning and night every day.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm like,
Oh, 2 showers a day.
yeah, dude. It's honestly been really life changing because I
I'm
haven't
sure it
been
is.
doing
It
it.
sounds nice in theory. I'm just a fucking lazy piece of shit.
So am I. But that's why like immediately when I get home, if I'm not working out, shower.
Do you have 2 towels?
Yeah.
Like an AM and a PM one?
No, but I have multiple towels. It dries.
Really?
Yeah.
Like if you take a shower at night, it's dry by the morning.
Yeah. But I also like swap out the towel every couple days. Like every like 3 days, new towel.
See, I have one for AM and PM, but whenever I do take PM showers, just in case, and I'll like because I use them each once a day theoretically.
Yeah.
I rotate them out like once every like 5 to 6.
Yeah, that's
5
not
to
bad.
7 days realistically.
Do you Oh my god, I was gonna fucking ask.
The reason I don't shampoo my hair, by the way, every day is because I feel like it dries out my hair, and it's easier for me to like style it when it doesn't. Because when I first stopped the shampoo stuff, my hair got really greasy. Like for the first month, it was like I had to wear hats every day because I was like trying to train it. Your body's used to like shampoo every day, so it like builds up extra oil.
Yeah.
So once I started realizing that it wasn't getting like stripped of its like oils every day, started to chill out a little bit. So now I can like get away with it. And it doesn't look like I haven't showered. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I mean, my hair is always short, whereas yours is like a lot longer.
Yeah.
But I'm constantly I have to like shampoo. I have to like make sure that it's like clean because I put product in it every day most of the time.
I used to get away with not putting product because I didn't shampoo it.
Really?
Yeah, because it would just like
Stay?
know, like the natural oils would like form it.
Like mine do like I can do it without it, but it just looks like a little sloppy.
Yeah,
you know,
I
like
feel you.
I can do it when I go out, like after.
There's a certain level of grease you can get away with where it looks like slick and nice before it gets like gross. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you see like greasy hair, it's like that's gross greasy, and sometimes you see like greasy hair, like that's actually looks pretty. Like,
are you talking about like on other people, or like I don't really like I can't really tell if other people have greasy hair, but I can tell if someone has some dirty hair, like not greasy but dirty. I can't really tell the difference between grease and like gel or like whatever the fuck they put in there, but I can tell if it's dirty. I can smell it sometimes. You ever smell dirty hair?
Yeah.
You ever smell burnt hair?
Yes. At work. I honestly sometimes my hair, like when I'm working at like the at the bar side, I'll like go to move a candle or something, or like when I'm behind the bar, like reach in front to grab a menu, and like my hair will go over the candle, and I can like smell it.
Ooh, a little singe.
It doesn't hurt, but I could just like smell it. I'm like, oh, got myself.
Have you ever burned your eyebrows before?
Mm-mm.
Or your eyelashes? I have, on accident.
Completely?
Well, like I singed just my eyelashes. I singed them
From
not
what?
fully off.
Like a plume of something, like in your face.
I wish that'd be a lot more better than what I did do.
And
yeah. So what I did do
God.
is when I was younger, my mom and people who smoked in the house, they would light their cigarettes on the stove. You know, and with a cigarette, it's not like a blunt or like a joint. You can't just like sit there and hold the lighter or whatever the fire to the cigarette. You have to like inhale. Does that make sense?
Oh, you have to go like this?
Yeah. But like they would be smart and go sideways. Like this is the burner.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't go head on. They would go like this.
Yeah.
With the cigarette. I didn't do that.
How old were you?
I was like 12 or something.
You were smoking a cigarette?
Yeah. I started smoking when I was in middle school. Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah, young. So I had a cigarette in my mouth, and this is the burner.
Don't do that. It's gonna fuck with the audio.
This is the burner.
Okay.
And I went, and I tried to smoke it, and I tried to like light it, and this bitch my like eyelashes had like I don't know how to explain it, but like had like little
whites. Yeah,
like,
I actually have done it before.
Gone, dude.
Yeah,
and I was just like, and I was like, I really hope no one noticed. Because my mom was like, I love his eyelashes for a boy.
Did they
He has
notice?
long eyelashes. Yeah.
You're like immediately.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know what happened.
Like, hey mom, welcome home from work. What happened to your eyelashes?
And I was like, what?
You're like, why do you smell like cigarette?
I was like, oh.
I love how that's not even the question.
They never even questioned that.
I guess if you live in a household that smokes, it's kind of like just blends in.
But like, I remember when she knew I was smoking and tried to call me out on it when she was out of town one day. So she called me and I was out smoking a cigarette like by this little area right here, like right outside my house. And I'm on the phone with her and she goes, "Are you smoking?" And I was like, "Oh, what?" No, apparently somebody saw me in the park, like when I was in high school. This is a high school time. They saw me in the park, and it was another parent of like someone who went there smoking a cigarette, and they fucking told my mom. And then my mom tried to call me out, and I was like, "No, cigarettes, smoke me, never." And she knew.
Does your mom still smoke cigarettes?
I don't think so, but she does vape still, I think.
Okay.
And then I just went up to Vegas with my grandma, and she still smokes cigarettes. So I'm like, "Grandma, stop it.
Yeah.
No more." But also, I'm not going to tell her anything because it's my grandma. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. I love that lady.
That's crazy. Do you think you started smoking cigarettes because you saw your parents do it, or like your mom do it, and you was like, "Oh, that's cool"? Or do you think it was more like you were just curious, or Because I feel like when I tried to smoke a cigarette for my first time, I was like disgusted by it, and I was like, I don't want anything to do with this.
I don't know if I was disgusted by it, but
Well, obviously not.
well, yeah.
But like, I'm trying to like gauge like why you wanted to.
I
do
don't
it.
know. Like it was definitely.
So
in
you saw
middle
other
school.
people doing it. You're like, it makes you feel like an adult, I guess, right?
Yeah, like in middle school, I hung out with this like group at like after 7th grade. Like at 7th grade, I started hanging out with this group, and it just wasn't a great group.
Yeah.
And that's when, like I didn't like do drugs or drink or I just smoked cigarettes and like ditch school all the time. Which I mean,
sounds like a middle schooler's dream.
Yeah, it's fucking great. But yeah, I started smoking cigarettes with these guys, and it was like cool. And like I was like, I need to be like, I'm the cool guy, and 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 then I smoked until I was 25, 24.
So like 12 years.
Well.
Damn.
And it started getting.
And you haven't since, huh? Do you ever like really? When's the last time you had a cigarette? I'm curious.
The last time I had a cigarette
Yeah.
is when my ex got arrested, and I was panicked. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
So you're just like, I need this.
Yeah, I was like, I at that time I was like still vaping, and so I still had nicotine.
That's okay. I feel like,
But
that's
I was like,
justifiable.
I'm so fucking stressed out. I don't know what's happening. I can't call her. I can't text. I nothing.
Did it hit?
Nothing. Oh yeah. Dude.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah, dude.
oh.
I was like, oh my god.
Do you think if you were stressed right now and smoked a cigarette, you think you would still like feel that like relief?
Not at all.
No.
I would feel disgusted with
Have you
myself.
ever hit like a vape or anything?
Mm-mm.
So that was the last time you had any kind of nicotine? Really?
Yeah, but then like we've been smoking like blunts lately.
Oh,
and that
that's
has like a little bit of
true.
nicotine in it, but it's not really like I'm not doing spliffs.
Yeah.
So I kind of refuse to smoke tobacco.
Yeah.
Like a tobacco wrap or like a wrap like that doesn't really. It's not.
It's
gonna,
not enough.
Yeah.
Like yeah, sure, maybe
But-
it's there a little bit, but it's not gonna like.
It's not gonna give me a
fucking-
real,
It's
like-
not gonna make you like relapse.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I don't think I'll ever relapse. A lot of the things that I like decide to not do anymore, I just don't do them.
It's cold turkey.
Yeah.
It was like fuck it, I don't need it. And
Yeah.
never look.
That's what
never
happened
look
with
back.
vaping.
Oh, because you vaped too?
Yeah. So I stopped smoking cigarettes like.
Oh yeah, you
like,
had like yeah, duh.
Yeah, I stopped smoking cigarettes and then went to vaping and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I need to stop.
But you didn't like vape like Juul vape or like fucking like the vape people do now. You did like e-cigarette vapes, which I did.
I did like
too.
the big like
Yeah,
tanks
like
with the
like
fucking,
mechanical mods, like
Yeah,
RDAs
dude.
with the clouds where
This
you build your own
place-
coils.
This place would be
Yeah, just
smoke.
chucking clouds.
Yeah.
Did you do the ones where you like trip onto the thing? and
I
then you,
never
like,
got into that because
You had like
those-
tanks.
I had tanks.
Yeah,
I never
it's
did
so
like
much more
drippers.
convenient, bro.
I'm not like a dripper. I don't need to
Yeah.
fucking like I pull my own cotton through this fucking
Yeah.
this rig that
I got this like
what?
this crazy coil. I fucking span myself. I did that once actually.
Okay.
I made my own coils.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You're a coil guy.
I did. I was in high. I was the same thing as you. I was like, this is fun. It's like a hobby, you know. It's like you
Yeah.
can geek into it, geek out on it, like get super into it, and like do all this crazy shit. So I bought like these fucking, and it can be dangerous too if you don't know what you're doing. Like
You
that shit can
explode.
explode in your
Yeah,
face,
you
bro.
could die.
So you have these 18650 batteries, right? Remember? And then like I had like the button at the bottom, and I'd be like, and like you'd hear it crackling, and
Yeah.
like the fucking coils would like glow red, bro.
Dude.
It's scary.
Did you have like how much did you vape? Did you vape enough to have like extra batteries? Like the
Yeah.
fat okay.
Yeah, like the big blue ones or the green ones.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Now, did yours ever explode?
No, not like
Mine
that.
did. I
Really?
left them on the charger.
That was I always heard nightmares about that. Yeah.
Well, nightmare was fucking lived. I was on the road. I was in New Jersey, and it was plugged into my like side bedroom table in the hotel that I was in. And I got home. I got like back from like working whatever I was doing that like day. And I just like I smell burning. What the fuck? And I go in and I just see a little fire on the table.
At the hotel room?
At the hotel room of like the battery cartridge and the battery just on fire. And I'm like, oh my god! If I was there like maybe 10 minutes later, the entire hotel room was gone.
That's fucking nuts,
But
dude.
thank God it was like one of the glass tabletops.
That's crazy that shit
on
wasn't
the-
regulated anyway. Like that could even happen.
They didn't give a fuck, dude.
Dude, yeah. I think come to think of it, like the stuff that I bought was like from like some factory in China where like
They were all from
Yeah,
China.
where you just like wholesale it and then you get it shipped and like, oh, I have this cotton and this like whatever.
Yeah, you have everything.
Yeah.
But also, it's gonna kill you.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, dude. I was like, and nobody knew. Because it was on a glass table, like you know, like so
Oh,
when you're at a
shit.
hotel,
Yeah.
it's like the two bedtime tables, and sometimes they have like the glass like thing. So
Uh-huh.
it was the glass, wood, and everything else. So I'm like, thank God, because it was on fucking fire, bro. It was like a little. It's like
I
a
remember
little-
going on Reddit back in the day and like seeing people where it would be in their pockets and they like it fucking
yeah.
start on fire and like to burn their legs and shit. I'm like, sounds fun.
Isn't that crazy how like if you said that sentence 40 years, 30 years ago, they'd be like, what are you?
Yeah.
Something in your pocket exploded, and it gave you nicotine, but it also can give you nicotine, and it explodes in your pocket.
Insane.
I've been thinking about something. What's one thing that has not been redesigned or changed? Because I know of one, at least one. It's a very niche thing, but I feel like a lot of things you think about in this world, it's not. You can't find anything really like just still from when you were born to now, still as a tried and true. They didn't change how they do it.
I don't know.
They've upgraded toilets and shit. I'm talking about like nothing was done to it. It's just been the product that it is, and it stays that way.
From when I was born, or just
from when you were born.
Long. Okay.
Exactly. But that's how fast technology moves. But except for one fucking thing that I figured out, at least for my personal like thought. But my thing is, have you ever been on the buses here in LA? Or I don't know if they have everywhere else.
Yeah.
But on the front of the buses, they have this like bike pull down thing.
Okay.
And it's been the same exact.
It's so random.
I know it's so random, but I was like, this has changed, that's changed, this has changed, that hasn't changed.
I guess a gas pump hasn't really changed.
Hasn't really changed.
I guess like wheels on a car haven't really changed. Like,
no, but they've
still use wheels.
No, I'm saying they haven't been any upgrades to it. Hasn't been done at all. Like it's just there. Like streetlights all had worked. Everything has worked except for this stupid little bike rack. You pull the bike rack down, you put your bike rack on, you put your bike on, and then you grab. Up. Well, no, you grab the little like it's like a little thing to put on the wheel to hold it. That's all it is, and it's never been changed. I've never seen anything like technologically done with it because you don't need to. It's the one thing that's just.
Were you like driving and you saw someone do it and you're like, wow, that's still like.
I haven't, yeah, because I was like, I haven't done that since I was a kid, and I was like, since I was a kid.
I've never done.
And
that.
it's the same exact thing. Really?
How did you figure out how to do it the first time? Like you have your bike and you're like, I know it's on the front. Like, did you have to ask the guy? Like,
yeah,
to tell you how to do it?
I was like, I was trying to bring my bike onto the bus. He was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, maybe like 10.
Okay.
You know, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, put it on the front. I'm like, on the front. And then he walks outside with me, grabs his handle, pulls it down, and then he puts it on and just puts a little like, it's like almost like you know the club for steering wheels.
Yeah, like a locket.
It's like a lock, but it's like
that bar that goes across. Is that what you're talking about?
It just goes on the wheel though, on like one of your wheels, and then it just stays there.
My buddy had like a detachable steering wheel.
Really?
He was one of those guys like in high school.
Car?
Yeah, like so he bought like a car and it was like in good condition.
Oh, okay.
It was like a Nissan 350Z.
Oh shit. That's
nice.
For a high schooler?
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
he rich?
but then he started not really. He like bought it used. I don't know. Whatever. He started like he was bored, so he started doing like all these like modifications to it. Like he started like he replaced the bumper and like did like a aftermarket bumper, and like added a wing, and then like put like all these like stickers on it and like all this other shit, whatever. And like one of the things he did was like take off his steering wheel, which has has like controls on it, to like do the volume and stuff. And he installed like a detachable steering wheel, which is just it's just
a plain.
It's just like
arm.
yeah. There's nothing like it's not like technological about it. It's like analog. It's just like a metal thing. Yeah. And he fucking did it. And he thought it was like the coolest thing. He's like yeah. So when you walk away from your car, no one could steal it because you could take your steering wheel with you. I'm like, you're gonna walk around with your fucking steering wheel? And he just like ran that car to the ground, bro. And I'm like, honestly, thinking back, I probably would have done the same because you're in high school, you don't give a fuck. You're just like fucking around, just fucking with your car. But yeah, that's one of those things where I'm just like, okay, I guess that's kind of cool.
Steering wheel?
Yeah.
I feel like it's only cool if you have a really fucking cool car.
Yeah, or if it's like an old car that doesn't have that, like a manual car,
Yeah, but like, why would you? Like, I've never wanted to take my steering wheel with me into the grocery store.
No.
Could you imagine going to AMC? Like, oh, it's just me and my wheel. Here we go. We're gonna drive this movie. Like,
I think what's even crazier than that are like people that wear driving gloves.
I think there's a group of people that have them beat. Whoever drives with the mask on, without anybody in their car. I understand if you have other people in your car. 100% get it.
Yeah.
Keep yourself safe. What are you? You're by yourself.
Well, even that, like maybe if it was COVID time, sure, but like by now, it's like, come on.
I mean, no. If you're if you're like you have to, I get it. Like if you're on like random people, you're an Uber driver. I kind of get it. You don't want to get sick. Sure. But when I see random people just like driving down the street with nobody in their car and they have a fucking mask on, I'm like, I don't get it.
Maybe they're just like hyper paranoid.
Of what though?
Of like
what's gonna
sick.
get you in your car? That's like a sanctuary.
I don't know. Maybe like, oh, I have the AC on or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like trying to figure out what the reasoning is. I really
because like even at home you still have air flowing through your house.
Right. Maybe, but you can get like filters for your house.
You can have filters for your car.
Not to that extent.
You don't
like
think
a HEPA
so?
filter?
You can probably do that for your car.
It's honestly, there's probably, if you're like that fucking hardcore about being a germaphobe, there's probably a way to do it.
Yeah, and then why wouldn't you just do it? If you're gonna do it, just do it.
Maybe because it's easier to put a mask on.
I guess. I just like.
I could. That feels so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, those people that cut a hole through their mask so they can smoke a cigarette. I'm like, all right. What's the purpose
just
now?
The one when it like they wear it right under the nose.
The chin diapers.
The chin diapers.
Yeah.
You know what? The entirety of COVID, I am proud to say I've never chin diapered because it makes no fucking sense. Because if I'm gonna have a mask on my ears that annoy the shit out of me to do this all the time, I'm gonna have it do stuff for me. I'm not gonna have it just sit under like this.
When I would wear glasses and they get all fogged up from the mask.
I got contacts this year.
Because of that?
I got contacts
that's
this
right.
year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just always just like I was just like I would have to like
you'd have to like put it over.
Yeah. So like this, like an old man.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
Let me go ahead and see what we have on the books for today.
The whole fucking time was so annoying, dude.
Yeah, I don't miss it. I do miss the not having traffic because that's when I was at the pet food store, so there was no traffic getting to work ever. But also, it was annoying as shit to have to wear a fucking mask
at work
at a retail store that I've never like had to do before.
I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking catch COVID from this dog.
Maybe his dog's like owner, but never the dog.
Not the dog.
Not the dog. Speaking of dogs, you got a fucking dog.
Have we not recorded?
We haven't.
That's crazy.
We haven't. Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh.
It's been a while. It's been a while. That's all we gotta say.
Yeah.
That's all we gotta say. It's been a while.
A lot's happened.
It's been a lot's happened that we can't really fully just get it. You can't get it.
But I can't talk about Moose.
You can't, dude.
I actually just got a DNA test. Okay, so I got a dog. At the end of when was that? I guess last month, right?
Yeah, May.
So what? The end of May, like May 20th, I think I got him. I think it was the 20th, maybe the 21st. I just think
it's funny that you were like I don't know, end of May 20th. It was really funny that you were already like definitive.
He was so small. You know, I found him on Instagram, like a rescue called the Little Bell Foundation.
Little baby.
He was like a little like brown. He looked like a German Shepherd Lab mix.
Mm-hmm.
But on the description it said Pitty mix. So I was like, okay, maybe he's also a pit. His name was Falcon. He was a little guy. He was 15 weeks. And I was like, this, you know, I've always wanted a dog. He seemed cool. I was like, fuck it, I'll try. Like submitted an application. They were like, hey, can you send us a video of like your house, do like a walkthrough? So I sent it. They got back to me the next day. We're like, hey, you want to come see him tomorrow? I was like, sure. So then me and Christian go. We drive into like LA, and
it was a far drive, dude.
Yeah, it was like an hour-long drive.
Yeah.
We got there, met the little guy. He first thing he does, hops on us. There's like a little couch in this little like meeting room that we're meeting him. Pees all over me and Christian. First thing he does, just fucking
immediate dog.
I'm like, I guess he's claiming me. You know, that's like the joke that I made. And the lady is like, you know, dealing with other dogs, so she's like facilitating this like rescue or whatever. So she's like, yeah, you guys want to go take him a walk, as if like we're taking her off her hands for like that's kind of
that's literally what happened.
And then we're like, sure.
She's like, you guys want to just fuck off for a little bit?
So like we go on this hike. Little fucking dog, super excited. Already bigger than the photos that I had seen, and like it said he was gonna be predicted to be medium size. So I'm like, I don't want a dog that's like too big, you know. I just want one that's like easy to handle because it's like a nice, you know, it's a house that I'm gonna be living in that's not super large, so it's like it'll be conducive to having a medium sized dog. So he's a little bit bigger, whatever. She's like, okay, you can take him home today. I'm like, oh shit, like I gotta work the next 2 days.
Yeah, we were just going to see the dog. It wasn't even like a come see if you like him and then take him home today.
Literally, it was like, oh, do you want? It was like a meet and greet.
No, it was a meet and take home.
Yeah, apparently they were under the assumption that I was taking him home that day, and I guess that ended up being the case. So I was like, yeah, I like him, so I guess fuck it, I have to take him. So we ended up having to like take him immediately to like a little fucking, I don't know. Anyway, I got the dog. Since then he's gotten so much bigger. It's so funny because literally every time I take him somewhere, bro, the first thing people say is it's gonna be a big dog. That dog.
That's the first thing I said to you, and you're like, "No, it's gonna be." I'm like, dog.
Every time people tell me, I'm like, "No, it's gonna be medium size. It's gonna be like 45 pounds, 50 pounds max." So as the weeks have gone on, he's been getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Do you have pictures between like the day one and now? You should,
yeah, I will.
There he is, Moose.
I'll take a photo of him when I get home just to show the difference. Because I have a photo of you walking him.
I think I've got a photo
like
of
a video of me like holding him and stuff.
Little baby.
So I did like a DNA test for him, and I actually just got the results back a couple days ago. And again, like my guess was that he was a Lab Pit German Shepherd mix. Did the little cotton swab in his mouth, mailed it in, got it back. Turns out he's basically 50% pit bull.
He doesn't look like
he does not look
not
like a
at
pit bull.
all, dude.
Because pit bulls have a very distinct face.
Yeah.
And he does not have that face.
No.
About 30% German Shepherd, which I like kind of saw that coming.
That's where
you
the
know,
bigness
that's where like the brown comes in. I think the coat, because German Shepherds are more like hairy. You know, it's like softer coat.
Thank God.
Because he's not gonna. He basically
He won't shed that much.
He won't shed that much. He's like a medium to light shedder based off like the genetics. He's also like 20% husky, which is crazy because I didn't see that.
That's nuts.
And then like 5 or like 8% Chinese Shan Pai, which have you ever seen those dogs?
No.
Bro.
Did you look them up?
Yes.
Are they huge?
Can I show you what this dog looks like?
Oh,
no,
God.
it's not huge. It's just kind of like weird looking. So this is what the Shan Pai looks like. A Chinese Shan Pai. Shar Pai.
It just sounds like Shou Pao. You know what Shou Pao is?
You're not going to be expecting this dog.
Oh, boy.
This is what 8% of him is. Is that crazy? I looked at that and I looked at him.
I'm
like,
be so real. Looks like a ball sack.
Dude, yes.
Like this one right here, full nuts. That's a full nut. That's a full sack. That's a bat wing right there, baby.
Is that insane?
He does not look like that at all.
No. So that's kind of surprising.
That's
it
really
also told me
surprising.
that because of I used the Embark like DNA test, and I guess like when other people use that, kind of like when you do like Ancestry and 23andMe,
Oh, that it connects?
It connects people. He's got a
Oh.
brother in Beverly Hills named Samba.
We should fucking dude.
It connects you too. I can message them if I wanted
we need to.
Be like, could
Are
you
they the
imagine
same
like a
age?
little meet greet? Yeah, they were born the same day.
We need
same
to
litter.
fucking dude. That'd be sick.
Because it tells you like the birthday. They have their the brother's birthday down as the day before I have my birthday for him down.
Mm-hmm.
I just went off base like what the rescue told me. I imagine they did the same unless they know more information than I do. But that'd be crazy. Yeah,
Dude,
to
we
have them
should.
meet.
You should like hit them up.
Try to facilitate
yeah,
that.
it's like hey, like our dogs are fucking bros.
Dude, the first week that I got him, I was so stressed because first of all, he had diarrhea nonstop.
Yeah.
Because I gave him so we were transitioning him from like fresh food to like kibble.
Yeah.
And we used like pumpkin puree to do it because obviously like call back to the pet food store. You like
What's up,
Christian told me
gang?
what to do. But you know that fucking fresh food is expensive. I'm not trying to
Dude,
ball out. Like
it's
obviously I
so
want the best for my
expensive.
guy, but like listen, I'm not gonna fucking have him eating better than I am. So
Okay, wait. Your diet
honestly
kind
pretty
of-
comparable.
Yeah,
Pretty
your diet
comparable.
kind of consists of ground turkey, sauerkraut, and unflavored rice cakes.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
yeah.
not that far off. But anyway, I was trying to bring him to kibble, and the entire first week, dude, he was just like shitting like liquid nonstop. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I thought it was just like the transition to the kibble or like maybe the pumpkin puree. And like, I'm crate training him and like come home from work and he'd be like fucking covered in shit. 'Cause he like, you know, when you're diarrhea, when you have diarrhea, you're like shitting 6 times a day.
Yeah, and you
know?
can't
hold
control
it,
it.
and you're
Yeah.
like squirting. So then. I just like the whole first week. I was like, "What the fuck did I get myself into?" Like, I had to come home from a long shift and like be midnight, and then I have to like do laundry and like give him a bath and like wait for the laundry to be done and do all the shit. And like basically, it was like that nonstop, and I was so stressed. I was like freaking out. I was like getting anxious. Finally, realized that he was probably allergic to chicken, which is in the kibble. So we got him over to the salmon kibble. Now he's doing a lot better. No more accidents. He's actually pretty well potty trained.
Yeah,
Isn't that kind of crazy? Like, he doesn't really have accidents inside.
that's good.
So thank God, because I know sometimes like puppies can be nightmares. With
I
that
feel
stuff.
like we both got really lucky with our pets though.
Yeah.
Because like Moose is super chill. He's like very active, but like
Yeah.
he's also like super chill. He can like
Yeah.
do his own thing once he like gets like his
Just-
energy
yeah.
out a little bit. And then Bob's like super chill too, and they both kind of were like trained to just not fuck the house
Just
up.
relax, man.
Just be chill.
Actually, I didn't put him in his crate. I'm kind of like starting to test.
Today?
Yeah. So like when I get home, I'll see. I close like all the other doors, so if he
Sure.
like has an accident, like it's not gonna like I'm not gonna find it
See,
days later.
Is accident what you're worried about, or is like him fucking the house up?
I
what you're
was worried about him fucking up the house, but I've left him alone enough to where like he hasn't done that.
Sure.
So like I trust him in that regard. I more so like worry about like him being like, oh, I don't have to sleep here, so I can just shit here. Like when he's in his crate, he doesn't want to shit where he's gonna be sleeping, so
Yeah.
he'll hold it. But if he's not somewhere he's sleepy, he's not gonna be sleeping. So
Sure.
like
That makes
why would he
sense.
hold it?
But I feel like, especially because he's like older now, like
Yeah.
not older, but like he's like a couple of months older from what we
Yeah.
had. He's good. He won't
yeah,
like.
the rule is like for every month old they are, that's how many hours they can go without needing to use the bathroom. So now that he's 5 months, theoretically, it's like 5 hours he can hold his bladder for.
So when they're 2.
Okay, I think at some point there's
Okay,
like
I was like,
there's a cutoff.
I was just doing the math.
So like when he's 18 months, he can be 18 hours without having to go shit. Like,
I was like, hold on.
yeah, you can go a whole day at 24
whole
months.
fucking day. Good boy. Good
Yeah.
boy.
That's crazy.
2
No,
years, you ain't shitting at all.
Sorry, bro. Cut off.
Did you get his allergy test back with his DNA test?
Yeah, actually, so the allergy test doesn't test for things like chicken, which is
What?
unfortunate. It's more of like is he susceptible to like other like underlying diseases and stuff?
Okay.
And it says that he could be susceptible to and this makes sense because I have noticed this environmental allergies. Like when I first got him, he was like,
Yeah.
you know, like scratching behind. I think he's gotten used to it now because he doesn't like do it nearly as much anymore. But I think like getting used to being in the valley, like with all the turf and all the pollen and stuff around. You know, like
it's a lot different from like West LA where we got him
for
from.
sure.
It's like that's like way urban and just
and like we're
street
basically
and
like
city.
my house is covered by like foliage. You know, so it's
so
like
is like this. I mean, so is like the valley. The valley's kind of just like green. You know.
So I think he's gone kind of like with me with Bob.
Yeah.
You know, like how the first week I was like so fucking like I need my Benadryl.
Yeah,
like
that's
I was
crazy.
like you just develop a tolerance. There's you know.
Bob literally just. I'm just saying he broke your cat allergy because
Yeah,
you live with 2 cats now and
that is
you
true.
don't fucking die.
Before it was so bad. Remember, dude? Like I was coughing, wheezing, sneezing, eyes were watering.
Ooh, bars. I was allergic to cats too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a long time. And then nothing really changed. And then I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna get Bob. And I was allergic to cats still when I got him. And then
I think you develop a tolerance to like a specific cat's dander.
probably.
You know?
And plus like I got him when he was like he fit in my hand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
I remember that, dude. I remember when you got him neutered too.
Poor little guy.
I know, that's gonna be my guy in a couple weeks.
Okay.
July 8th.
I will say when Bob did get his shit off or get like when he got neutered, motherfucker would shit in his little
crate?
No, he would shit inside. I didn't put him in a crate.
Oh.
He would shit inside of his litter box and then use his stupid cone to move it around. So I would have to come home.
Shit on the
Yeah,
cone?
so I'm like, what the fuck? And it was like this flimsy little fucking cone, so I had to like clean it and then like
the plastic one?
it was like plastic. It was one they gave me.
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
I'm gonna get him his own when I get it. That's like a soft one.
Yeah.
It's just like an inflatable pillow.
It was soft. It was like one of the soft ones, and he like his head kind of like.
But it's just like weighs too much for his neck.
He was so
Poor little guy.
It's so small. Makes you want another cat, like another baby.
Do you think you'll ever get one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That was a quick
Like sooner or later?
I want Bob to like be able to live his own little life for a little while.
Before you strip him of all his attention?
Yeah.
It will be nice from when you're away, though.
Yeah,
Like, keep each
I
other
know.
company.
I know. I want to be able to get like that litter robot first before I do that. Like I want to like get him like super set, you know, and like be able to like have
It's easier for you, too.
Yeah. I want to have like 2 like I want to have that with 2 cats. I don't want to have like a regular litter box with 2. I can't. That would be fucking awful.
Is that a thing? We have to get 2 litter boxes for 2 different cats?
I think so. I think you're supposed to. You're supposed to have 1 litter box for as many cats as you have. So if you have like 4 cats, you're supposed to have like 4 apparently.
Yeah. Is that why Chloe always had 2? But what, the
Probably.
litter robot you don't need to?
No, because it cleans it.
So it's like a fresh one?
It's a fresh one every single time. Yeah, dude. I remember I would be at like Peyton's house and I would see one of her cats like hop into it and I'm like, what the fuck? And then they would hop out and they would get a text on their phone and tell you like how much they pooped, like how like, the weight. Like if their pee had any like random like smells or like whatever the fuck to kind of like help. And then you would hear the robot go zzz, and start rotating.
Yeah, I like be editing and hear it because it's in the editing
Isn't
room.
it a trip, dude? It's like all
Sometimes I
shit.
wonder if like I would have been better off with a cat. I mean, obviously not now because I love my dog, but like
I
it's
feel
just
like
so
in
much
an
easier,
apartment,
you know?
In an apartment, you would be better off with a cat. But
Yeah.
in a house, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, it's just like I feel like a dog is just so much more high maintenance.
Yeah.
Like they need more socialization. Like a cat can like be content with itself for like 12 hours. Like as long as there's food and somewhere to poop. Like even a cat, like they just need a litter box. You don't need to take
Bob
them
is
outside.
just chill.
Yeah.
Like I can't take Bob
Food,
outside.
water,
He'll
and
fucking
somewhere to
panic.
shit. That's all they need.
Well, and they also need a lot of like play attention and stuff.
Yeah, but they can go longer. Like without a dog, with a dog, like they'll actually get like depressed. You know?
Like when I get home from work every day, this happens every single day. I'll see Bob. He'll like jump up and he'll like stretch out because he doesn't sleep all fucking day.
Yeah.
Little bitch doesn't pay rent, doesn't go to work, doesn't do anything. Okay, gets up, stretches like, oh, that's such a long day, and then I'll like say his name and he'll like freak out and then he'll just lay down
Just
for me
plop.
to just absolutely wreck that kid with my hand. I'll like,
Yeah.
I will like just fucking
Just
start,
fucking roughhouse with him.
dude.
He loves it though.
He'll like, that's when I'm able to fuck with his belly. I never get to fuck with his belly unless
Because
I
he's
come
like, it's
home.
been all day. Fuck it. I just want any kind of
Yeah,
attention.
just touch me. It's okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just like feel it real hard, and then I'll like go to his back and like do all that. And
Is
then
that, what is that, like love aggression?
yeah,
You know?
gotta love him
Like,
hard.
"Arr."
And then I'll slap the shit out of his back legs, which I know sounds weird, but that's what he likes. He's
He
a
likes
weird
to
little
get
guy.
fat like that.
He just
his
wants to get
ass.
like pa pa pa, and then when he's done getting fucked with, he'll fuck with me and start attacking my legs. I'll start walking to my room to like get everything like together for my shower, because home shower instant.
Yeah.
It changes. It's so good. You gotta try it. If you're not doing anything after work, you should try it. Because
I am doing something after work.
Talking about in general.
Going to my bed. But yeah, that's kind of gross. Like,
Yeah, that's also what I was like. I don't know.
probably have to clean your sheets less often too.
No, I still do them once a week. I switch them out every week. I go from white to like my gray.
Gray ones.
Yeah, but I think I want to get a different color. I just don't know what would match.
Get like a navy blue.
No, Nathan.
Why? Why do you say like that's such a bad thing?
What? That is a bad thing.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Navy blue sheets?
Yes.
Why is that bad?
We're not supposed to have navy blue sheets. It's like apparently as adult men.
Why?
Like that's like it's like coupled with like teenage adolescence.
Why?
Or I don't know.
What?
It
so
matters.
stupid.
It matters.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, apparently it matters. I promise. Let's take a poll. We'll ask every single woman that we work with.
Oh, why does it matter?
Because
woman?
it's like a women thing. Like, they don't like it.
They're
It's
gonna be like, I don't fucking care.
I don't know. I feel like someone won't care. I feel like most would care. Like
Really?
I would say 60%.
You think if you were in a relationship with the girl and she came over and she saw you have blue sheets, she'd be like
different blue, navy blue is different than blue. That's navy blue.
Yeah.
This is just.
I feel like
a lighter blue.
if like your room is like dressed right, navy blue sheets could be very luxurious. I think there's a gap. If you do it wrong, yes, it might feel like teenagery. But if there's like a certain intention behind it,
What's your intention behind it?
I don't know. Like it feels more royal. Like I don't know. I feel like you could get away with like it feeling.
Really?
Yeah, I think you can get away with it.
I feel like I don't know. Like I've had navy blue shirt. I mean, every teenage boy has had them.
I might have like baseballs and basketballs and
That's why
soccer balls.
now you're just
No, but it was like the color of your shirt.
okay. Well, that's what like when I think of navy blue sheets, I think
Yeah,
of
that.
baseballs and fucking footballs and a hockey puck and
Yeah,
just like.
yeah.
Now, if I think that,
No, well,
The opposite
because
sex
well, that's
also
like that's a
thinks that.
patterned sheet. I'm saying like just a solid colored.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, even when you see that color of a sheet, you're like, you kind of just like trigger something in your mind of, like, oh, I've seen this in I was watching a coming of age film and they have these sheets.
I was
too,
gonna
like-
say, but like we might associate that because we were teenage boys, but women weren't, so maybe they don't make that association.
yeah, but they know teenage boys and they've been to teenage boys' houses. I'm assuming at some point in their teenage years.
maybe.
I don't know. I don't feel like that's like
Are there any other colors that are
acceptable.
Off limits? Yeah.
Oh, off limits. I personally think it's just that one, but I don't know because I've been told like I was like, oh
by a woman
yeah, and I was like, oh okay,
who had
cool.
your sheets?
What?
Well, like who had seen your sheets?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, all right,
Be like, who cares? Who fuck your opinion?
okay. Well, Nathan, if she was seeing my sheets, it was of course I
guess,
cared
yeah,
about
yeah.
her opinion, dog. Like
I wouldn't change my sheets because of it. That's so crazy. That's such like a stupid thing to like bring up, and especially who else is gonna see them besides you two? Like who cares? It's not like oh I can't let my friends know he's got blue. Like they're not gonna know.
okay, but to be fair, we also talk about details about like certain random things that would stick out, and that might stick out for some people.
What about black sheets?
Ugh.
I feel like that
know.
one's a little weird.
That just
Also,
seems-
I feel like it gets like stains on it really easily.
Yeah, so does white. Like I have to like.
What? Maybe what, like a poop stain? Like,
No.
what kind of stains are you getting on your white
No,
sheets?
it's just like white.
I guess
you can't,
yellow.
like
Yeah,
you
yellow.
can't keep it
Yeah.
like I have to like buy new white sheets every couple months.
Just don't get white sheets though.
I like white sheets. It looks good.
It seems so. Like
It looks so,
a
like-
hassle to maintain.
Well, it is, but it's so nice. Like I have like different like the way my bed's set up, like different colors, kind
Yeah,
of. But
it's
they
like,
all
have you seen my bed? It's like very similar.
yeah, but yours isn't. What color sheets do you have right now?
So I actually don't use I use the fitted sheet.
Yeah.
It's linen, like an
Okay.
off-white, almost like a beige, and then I just use the comforter, which is white,
Mm-hmm.
and then I use like a charcoal colored like waffle blanket, You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
On top.
Really?
Of it. I don't have like a sheet.
Okay, so I do fitted sheet,
Uh-huh.
then top sheet.
Yeah.
Then I do the
Comforter.
comforter, and then I do on the left side of the bed where I don't sleep. I'll put like a
throw blanket or something?
Yeah. Because you know what I'm saying. But then I'll have
Yeah,
like,
it's like a splash of color.
how
like a
many
pop.
pillows do you have on your bed?
4.
Really?
I have like the 2 big ones.
Okay.
And then like the 2 like regular size ones. They're like burnt orange and then white.
Do you don't have any like accent pillows on there?
That's kind of what the orange ones are.
You should get. I have 6 on mine.
Would you sleep in the middle of your bed or on the side?
The side.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Is it because of your phone charger?
No, because my phone charger is like it's super long.
It's long enough?
It's 6 feet long.
Is it because it's easier to just get in and out? You have to like crawl.
I think, but also like I don't want like when I go to bed, I don't want to have to crawl into the fucking middle. Like
Yeah.
I also have a really big bed.
Yeah.
I have a California King, so that shit's.
Have
just,
you always
like,
slept on the same
forever.
side, or do you ever switch it up?
I always sleep on the same side, unless
Ever
I'm,
like ever since forever, you've always slept on the same side.
I sleep next to the window.
Do you ever turn your mattress so like there's not an indent on this side, so you can sleep on the same side, but it's fresh?
Yes, but I do it less often now that my bed isn't sinking anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because they used to be a bigger problem than it was now.
It was a huge, huge. I would have the worst back pain
Because of that.
because I would just like be like,
Yeah.
you're just like
There's a bunch of pressure.
it's just
yeah.
yeah, and then you wake up and it doesn't like come
Oh,
back.
it
You're
just spring back up.
no, dude.
Damn.
Yeah. Don't get overweight. It's not fucking fun. Don't do it. It fucks up so many more things than you think of. Like,
I must see. I don't sleep in the. Oh. Well. Anyway, I don't sleep in the middle because I feel like because I have like 2 pillows on each side, like I'm in the middle, and like I don't want like 2 pillows here. You know what I mean? And like me be in the middle of both my pillows. And I guess I could like scoot it over and have the pillows in the middle. But then what am I gonna do with these other 2 pillows? Like throw them on the ground or on the floor? What?
yes.
No, I don't want to do that.
So I have
It's
6.
just easier to just hop in.
Well, yeah, I get that. But like, if that's the reason why, you could like, I don't know, like, cause every night I take off 2 accent pillows off.
Where do you put them? Just on the floor?
Yeah, cause like they're just literally they're just for decoration.
Yeah.
That's all they are. And then I'll take, like, I'll have my 2 that I have, and then I'll grab the 3rd one from the other side as my hugger.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I get too hot to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I have my AC on though.
I mean, so do I. I don't know.
Yeah, but your AC is different than mine. You have central.
Yeah.
My AC is just
Oh, it's like blasting
me.
from right next to
yeah,
you?
and
Yeah.
then I have it on a timer, so it just like goes for like an hour, like while I'm going to sleep, and then it shuts off.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, dude.
I love sleeping in the cold.
If you sleep in the hot, don't come over.
No.
Don't come to my house.
Even when you have like a woman in your bed with you,
It has
like,
to be
it's-
so cold.
like it's nice at first to like, yeah, we're spooning or whatever, we're cuddling.
Yeah.
But like when I'm ready to like go to sleep, like I'm putting like a little
Really?
gap. Yeah, 'cause I
Now-
get too hot, dude. It's not worth it. Like as nice as it is, like nah.
See, I don't have that issue because like here, when I'm spooning, I don't get that hot.
But also like where you gonna put your arm? Like
Oh,
I'm just like
well,
uncomfortable.
I also,
Like it's nice, but it's like it's not ideal.
it's been a while. Hold on, let me just.
Like under the neck or something. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
under the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or depending on like where their head is compared to my head, I'll just sometimes
What head?
no. Sometimes
It's a really
I'll just
comfortable position.
like if their head's like under my chin, I'll like rest my head or
Put
my
it above it.
Yeah, and then I'll put and then I'm like I
Okay.
have an arm free. That's what you should do. I mean,
And they're like nestled into your chest
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
And if their hair smells good,
that's how you know.
and then you could like. I remember I was bartending on Memorial Day and or Labor Day, I mean, and it was kind of slow at first, so they had me like break down a bunch of stuff in the back. I
Yeah.
was like, this is kind of chill. Hit my
Yeah.
card a little bit, got a little high.
Yeah, it's like a chill like when I would have like tasks and stuff, it
Yeah.
would be fucking dope until it was like disgusting,
And I'm
then
like,
I
oh
hated
god, now I gotta do that shit.
it. Yeah, dude, they had me in the back room, which is like outside of the building, no
Uh-huh.
air conditioning
Yeah.
in summer. I was fucking sweating.
Yeah, and you're doing like laborious work.
Yeah.
Or like labor intensive work.
Laborious.
Yeah.
Laborious.
I think that's a word.
Laborious.
Labor intensive work.
I think it's laborious. No,
Laborious. I don't know.
laborious just makes you like people like. Did please tell my laboratory? Did I love that show.
Dexter, bro.
That's such a good show. It's such a good show.
Yeah.
Oh,
That it's funny to think that show was probably airing the same time as Entourage.
yeah.
The duality of man.
Entourage and fucking.
Growing up watching Dexter, grown up watching Entourage.
Yeah,
Good show.
we just started watching Entourage. He just started watching Entourage for the first time.
It's actually really good.
It's
so funny, especially when like we live in the city because it's
Yeah.
like you get all these call outs to like different spots that they're going to, and it just makes me feel like a fucking asshole, bro. You were right.
Okay.
It makes me just not give a fuck.
It makes you
and
not
I think
care.
that's what got us in trouble last time, and I think I got to be careful.
Oh wait, did we start watching it before that?
I don't know. Probably. I really don't know.
I think.
But
so.
I'm saying like that same kind of mindset is what we got to watch out
Yeah,
for.
but you know what though? Do it. I'm kidding. We definitely do. But there are certain things that you can take, you know, like good things.
Yeah.
You know, not.
I've learned to like
everything.
not really give a fuck as much anymore. You know?
I'm trying to learn that.
They're just like
I'm
fuck it.
trying to learn to not
or even
care.
just like the way like the dynamic between the friends, like they can like diss each other, and at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal because they all know they're still friends. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
they can fuck around with each other.
yeah, but that's also like they also all live together in that show.
Yeah. Well, it's also a show.
No, it's true, but also like people do live those lives. Like I know somebody who's like an artist, and they live with like a bunch of roommates and shit, and like I just can't. Like, they're all like super close, like great friends, and then I was like, damn, like.
But there's no like drama
believe
that will cook breakfast for everybody every morning and like not be like, guys, I'm tired of this. You know, it's not
that's true.
realistic. It's not sustainable. But it's nice to like watch
No,
a
it
show like
kind of
that.
can be sustainable if you have like like someone who does like that thing all
If
the
they
time.
they enjoy it for sure.
You know, it's like, well, also he was like drama the time. That's how he was getting paid.
Oh, okay.
You know, like that's not his job.
Sure.
Like that is his job, is just making sure that,
Yeah.
you know, hey bro, you make sure you're all fed, bro. Yeah.
Show off the physique.
Show off the physique, bro. You gotta get, those
Calves,
glutes.
man. My
The
calves.
fucking calf
So
implants.
calf implants. Come on, bro. Come on, little bro.
Baby bro.
Have I ever asked for anything more?
Little bro, you know I never ask you for anything. But
Please.
bro, I just need 10,000 for my calves, bro.
He's a cat. He's my favorite character, bro. Oh my god, I love that show.
I feel like
There's a movie too, right?
yeah,
It's not good.
we're gonna watch it.
Okay.
We're just gonna watch it.
Oh, okay.
And we're just gonna watch it.
All right. I don't want to go into.
I'm
with
not
any
gonna-
sense of-
yeah, we're just gonna
even
watch
though
it.
that reaction just tells
It's
me.
not bad, but it was just like it was.
Is that how it
done-
ends with the movie?
What?
Is that like the cap to the series?
Yes.
Is the movie?
Yeah, but I feel like they could have capped it. They could have ended it with the series,
Mm.
but they just decided to
like
continue.
milk it.
Yeah,
like a
and,
money
it's
grab?
not terrible, but it's also just like, why?
Yeah.
Why do we have to do this? Like, you should have let it be what it was.
They should start a podcast. I'd watch that. The Entourage guys. That'd be
dude.
awesome.
If
bro.
they watched like every episode and like broke down like what happened, that'd be.
That's
sick.
what the Sopranos people do.
That's what The Office does too.
Yeah.
like The Office ladies.
Honestly, it makes sense. Like you're like milking,
your
know.
fan base.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen any of those guys in anything since, except for Turtle,
Yeah.
who owns Fat Sal's.
They're actually really cool. I didn't know that. It's cool that, and it hasn't happened since I started watching it, but apparently some of them come into our bar.
Yeah,
I would love to meet Ari, dude.
he comes in.
I know.
That's the
what-
only
I
one. I've
know.
only seen him, and I've seen E.
That'd be so cool.
And E was real small.
Was he?
He's a small little guy.
I love seeing their like outfits too. It's like very much like a representation of that time.
Yeah.
Like they'll either just wear like they always have like Vinny and like a button down, just like loose like a button down like collared shirt.
Really like high end collared shirt
Yeah.
and like jeans.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then they'll always have like Turtle and like Echo. Like Echo Unlimited and like
And
a hat
Bape.
or something, yeah.
Yeah, always the hat.
Yeah, and
always
the-
the hat and like some dunks or something.
Yeah, and then what's his name? Johnny Drama. He's always in like a tucked in like graphic tee. Yeah.
Sometimes sleeveless, because gotta show off the guns, bro.
Uh huh.
And then you have E, which is he has the stupidest outfits on
Yeah.
all the time.
Or like there was that guy who was wearing a polo with a tie. It's like what are they doing? Like they're trying to be like I guess that was like edgy fashion at the time, you know?
Well, no, that's probably when like Avril Lavigne was coming out. So like she
Oh,
did like
yeah.
the you remember like she was wearing like
Like the loose tie.
the loose tie with like the cut off shirt and just like
Yeah.
I'm grunge. I'm fucking
Yeah.
I'm Avril Lavigne. Where has she been?
I don't know. She's been taking it from two guys, just like how you guys have. And like that, our first
Nathan.
episode back.
Oh my
After
god!
our
What an
hiatus.
ending.
Our hiatus or
I
our
don't-
hiatus because they hate us.
That was a lot. I don't know if it was a hiatus because they hate us. I think it's just a season 2.
Season
okay?
2.
Season 2, baby. And guess what? This season, we have a lot of things coming up. Softball's coming up. We're also going to be trying some funny little drinks that I got us that are on the way. I didn't
Ooh,
tell
some
you about
drinks
that.
and Beverages. We're also gonna be more yoked this season
More
as the journey goes onward.
as we continue on our journey of fitness and
of elite mastery. I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm gonna say.
But yeah, a lot more. I also, I'm declaring it. It's our summer of love.
love, the summer of
Like-
love. I feel it, man.
But I'm not
feel
talking about that bullshit of will they, won't they, or no. This is our time.
I need to know right now.
We're
yes
doing
or no.
it. This is it. It's our summer.
No more bullshit.
And you know what?
No more
You know what
fucking
I'm
around.
manifesting for us, for the women that we do end up falling in love with, to be friends, like really close home. Like, could you imagine the double dates,
Bro.
dog? The double vacation.
Like, we want to chill together, and like you don't have to feel bad because they're chilling with
They're
each
chilling
other.
with each other. They're doing their thing. They're having a good.
Yeah.
Or we all come together and we chill
Orgy.
together. No. First off,
Take it from two girls. Could you imagine they start a podcast? We have a like a 4-person podcast. Chicks versus dicks.
We're doing so well.
This is where my head goes. Straight to the gutter.
No, you went to orgy. I went to like us like hanging out and like
Okay.
going to dinners or like.
I
Going
still
on
want to like
vacation.
the 4 of us, like these imaginary people, take the speedboats or whatever to Catalina. I remember you talked about that once, and I always think about it.
There's a lot of cool like cool things that I want to do that I can't. Like I would like love to do with you, but
Like
I
see
can't.
Brokeback Mountain.
We. I think it'd be fun. I've never seen it. You've never seen it. Could be a very fun watch for us. Okay.
Yeah, let's
it's
go
in
tell
the theaters.
David
It's
Harris.
20th anniversary. Wait, what?
I said, yeah, then we go tell David Harris that we watched it.
No, bro. First off, the full name is insane. Second off, just because you don't get it, you don't understand.
Different time. He's not with it.
Because he's old.
Yeah. I think he's actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. Anyway,
I
think we should
agree.
end it.
I agree
I
with
think you
what
know
you're
what I was
saying.
gonna say, yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
he is. Absolutely. But yeah, that'd be sick, bro. Like, no, I've been thinking about all these cool things that I want to do with you. Like, I would love to do with a woman,
Yeah.
but obviously, like, you're my boy, so I want to do it with
Yeah.
you too. If I could combine those two,
when worlds collide.
my life would be just like amazing.
Peak.
Like,
Peak
could
existence.
you imagine if we could find women who'd be like down to do like, because we're just like we just do shit
Yeah.
randomly.
Spontaneous. Spontaneity.
Be so nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dream.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get that dream, because dreams are achievable. Every single one. Mostly.
Shoot for the stars. So if you fall,
Nope.
you
Wrong.
land on a cloud.
That's not the saying. You know that, right?
Shoot for the stars. So if you fall, you land on a cloud.
That's not.
That's a
the saying.
Kanye line.
It's still not the saying. Well, that's probably
What's the saying?
shoot for the moon, and if you fall, you'll land on the stars.
Oh, so you're going even a level higher.
Yeah, you gotta go for the
well,
moon, baby.
Well, shoot for heaven.
Oh,
So if you fall, I don't know.
you're just dead.
I guess. So you drift aimlessly in space. Is heaven above space?
I think so. What
But,
if like a
but
little?
isn't it always like portrayed as like clouds though?
I think so, but I like to imagine it as like a little like Truman Show esque, where like when you die, you just like walk through a door and it's just
Yeah.
like woof,
Maybe it's just like here, but like just an alternate like dimension.
like
of
the
here.
upside down. Like
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Stranger
exactly,
Things.
exactly.
But like
But like less
the
hellish.
right side up,
Less hellish.
the nice place. Oh, that's
Yeah, it's like
the
like
good place.
the upside down is like if you flip the ground, right?
Okay.
But like imagine that, but like the sky. And that's where heaven exists. In the sky. Okay, anyway.
That'd be sick.
I feel like we're just rambling at this point.
Yeah.
Let's end
This
it.
is fun.
This is good. Yeah, it felt good. Back in the groove, baby.
I was still, like I said, on the way home, I was like, how can I cancel this?
How can you
glad I did.
cancel
I
it?
know, dude. I haven't been
Like by saying
motivated.
something,
but
like
now
that's
I
gonna
feel
cancel
good.
us.
No.
Oh, like not.
Yep.
You're like, what's the move, twin? I'm like, we're filming.
I know. I was kind of hoping you would forget. I was like, maybe you'll forget.
No.
But like, no, I'm
Sometimes
glad
you
we
just
got
gotta
into
do it.
I know.
It's like going to the gym.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it, and then once you're there, it's like, oh, I'll set it
Oh
up.
no, dude. I had a really good gym. We'll talk about it. I had a really
Okay.
good gym fit. All right. Hey, this has been really nice.
It has been.
I'm glad you took it
We're
from
glad
us
to have you
today.
back, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Thanks for taking it from two guys.